one. Here we go.
Hello again, and welcome to Roland's Reviews. We have Big Al Uncle Coon back visiting the studio. Go ahead, everyone, hit that like button for me. Let's welcome Big Al, and hopefully this will be informative. You may be familiar with this story. It has been, how you doing, Baldwin Birds? It has been circulated throughout the news cycle. Let's go ahead and look at this title, and then we'll get a little fire starter going. Okay. Trump shuts down woke black journalists, questions Kamala's race. Now, so first of all, before I get started, folks, he knew going in that it was hostile territory. Would you not agree with that, Big Al?
Yeah, I think he knew that, probably. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so for him to agree to go, knowing the type of, reception that he was going to receive. How you doing? Roll call. Baldwin Birds, Asada. Several of you are here, but if you don't type hello or say something, I don't know who's here. I can't call your name. So if you say hello or send a little emoji, I will definitely call your name. But we're glad you're here. And so, how you doing, Laura? And so, again, Trump knew he was going into hostile territory. And when you invite someone into your house, that would be like, Big Al, that would be like you invited me to your home and then treated me like a dog. Okay. Would you agree, Big Al?
Yeah, I think it was terrible. I did.
Oh my God.
I think it was terrible. And he told him that he thought that Kamala Harris was going to be there. She's talking big noise, talking about he won't debate and all that.
Yeah,
man, that man will crush her, man.
I
told you, I do not. Let me go. Can I go on the record right now? I don't think Kamala Harris is going to run for president. I really don't.
Yeah, we've been saying
I think the powers that be, I think they lying on the numbers. They doing a whole lot of stuff. They just straight up lying. But I don't.
Everything you see online.
I think they lying.
Oh,
I think they are straight up lying because every
what
video I
see, are they looking at?
all the videos I see say F Kamala. The young, especially the young people, they ain't going for it. Mm-hmm. And I really was surprised at how many young people.
Yes.
Because I thought myself, I said, well, the young people, Meg the Stallion and all that. But them people are like, man, they are pissed that she even did that. They pissed.
Yes.
Young people that's raising all the hell.
And that's what I was trying to tell you, Big Al. Young people, we would think, because that's their generation. They love Meg the Stallion. They love her music and her videos and all that.
Yeah.
And so, how you doing, Ruby and Fack and Florida? And so, everyone was probably thinking, hey, they're gonna like this. No, they were angry again.
Yeah.
Kitchen table issues will force you to will bring out the anger. How you doing, Lisa? And so Trump, he was pretty much, I use the word ambushed. And this, how many of you are familiar with this story? The National Association of Black Journalists invited him into Chicago. Also, how you doing, Laurie? Also invited Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who showed up and guess who did not show up? At least Trump showed up.
Yeah.
He didn't even, I guess she thinks she has the black vote, in the bag. Well, obviously she's not on social media the way we are. No. We have a few black people that are lost, but a lot of people are like, oh, heck no. Those of you, Ruby, I know you, Ruby, let me know. Ruby, Florida, Laurie, Lisa, Baldwin Birds, Asada. If you're familiar with this story, please let me know in the comment section. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Please go ahead and share this live out on your various forms of social media. So they disrespected him from the start.
Yeah.
I mean, this lady, she was very hostile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it was awful. And again, Trump did not have to attend this interview.
Mm-mm.
And so give the guy credit. He shows up. Your favorite, Miss Kamala, Miss Black female, supposedly. Yeah, right. She didn't even show up. So, and first of all, you should know what she thinks about you. I don't see any other community in America where she has an artist who's singing, rapping, and twerking. When you go to other communities in America, you better be talking about some policies.
Yep.
They can look at the rap videos and the twerking on their own time. That's not going to pay their bills. That was a disgrace. Everything that they're doing to me is a disgrace. In fact, I watched it. I was shocked because I didn't understand it was going to be vicious. That's the word. Fact. It was very hostile. She came and she was in attack mode the entire time. And I was like, he's better than me. I would have gotten up and walked off that stage. I come here, take time out of my busy schedule for this disrespect. How you doing, Lori? Oh, heck no. Peace to you. How are you? Peace to you said that was a painful interview, but thankfully Harris Faulkner was there to balance the field. Yes, Harris Faulkner from Fox, someone who has more than 2 brain cells. She was there and treated him respectfully. And folks, this isn't even about who you're going to vote for.
Right.
You respect the position, the office. Okay. Sometimes, as an educator, sometimes we may have a superintendent that some of us may like, some of us may not like. But I'm not going to be nasty and hostile. I'll just hello and I'm gone. But from point blank, from the time he walked on that stage and had a seat, they went, I mean, like piranhas, in water with blood. It was awful. Cheryl said it hurt to watch. Yes, Cheryl, that was how much that was. Oh my God, that was so disrespectful. In fact, it makes me mad. Trump funded Jesse Jackson, gave him a free office in Trump Tower, and they treat him like this because they're brainwashed and they're indoctrinated.
Ms. Lynn,
they're cults.
Can I testify to that?
Yes, sir.
When Jesse Jackson was running for president, he came here to Grambling State University.
Right.
At that particular time, I was assistant director of student transportation at Grambling State University. Right. And I was assigned to pick him up at the airport in the minibus, in the Grambling State University minibus. Now, anybody went to Grambling know about the minibus, right? And so I go to pick him up. That's why I know the Secret Service, they ain't no joke.
Oh no!
Because they talked to me, they searched me, they did all that stuff.
Right.
And they gave me specific instructions. He said, "You see that bumper right there? That car right there? You see that bumper?" He said, "Stay on it." He said, "I don't care what happened. Drive. You drive." And we drive. They were all around us when we went down there. They searched the vehicle and did all that stuff. Went all up under it and did all that. And then on the way back, every exit coming off that interstate was covered with Secret Service agents and a sheriff or a state trooper. They had it all blocked off. I was the only one on that interstate between here and Monroe. That's 35 miles. They blocked the whole, shut it all down on both lanes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I remember
that's what they're supposed to do.
Well, Jesse was sitting, they were sitting right behind me talking. And that's I think that's my first time ever hearing about Donald Trump. Because Jesse was telling them that Donald Trump sponsored all that. That's why he was able to come to Grambling, because Donald Trump gave him the money. And then we got that's why I'm making videos now. My good buddies, my classmates from Grambling State, all them people, all attacking me, talking about I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Man, please. Anyway, that's another video. I got y'all though.
Yeah. We have plenty more in the kitty. Don't worry. But the entire panel, like I said, with the exception of Harris Faulkner, But that one lady in the blue, oh my, she's evil. I bet she'll be sitting in church on Sunday too. Praise the Lord.
She
Pastor.
probably ought to be in the emergency room because he split her head wide open. He busted up right down the middle of her forehead, man. He put her in her place. I don't know where. I don't.
When they get
you know
mad,
what? I'm gonna hold that thought. I'm not gonna say what I almost said because some of y'all got mad.
We're not gonna get mad. Hey, you have to tell the truth about these devils, and that's what they are. And but Big Al, they should have known. Let me say this, Al, before I forget it. They look, all these other people, you know, they're over here. They want to say the things that he says, but they're afraid to be labeled a racist or this or that. They should have known. How dumb are they? You come at him in attack mode, he doesn't cower down. He comes back. He's not those little males with no bass in their voice. They know how he rolls. So why would they think they could attack him and he was gonna? Oh well, look, he gave back what they dished out. They started that. He didn't come on that stage hostile. Go ahead, Big Al.
No, he didn't. He didn't come on there hostile, and they should know what I was gonna say. You can't do a man like that. Not a real man. No. A real man is not gonna let you talk to him crazy. You're just not gonna do it. No. And then if y'all, in case anybody forgot, the man took a bullet to the face 3 weeks ago. Now he got shot. Trying to save this country. Then he's gonna let some little old skinny butt Pee-wee from Chicago talk crazy to him. You have got to be out of your mind. People don't understand what level this man is on. Right. They don't even know where he's coming from or what he thinks about. He don't even have time for that kind of crap. Right. If I was him and I got over there and I found out they was gonna be late and all that, and Kamala wasn't there, I would have got back on the plane and left.
Yeah, he was man enough. Okay, Big Al, I was gonna mention that. For those of you, if you know, those of you here in the chat, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you're familiar with this story, please say something about it in the chat section, and I'll try to read your comment. What Big Al said, I was just getting ready to get to that point. They were about 35 minutes late, talking about they had equipment issues. So you're supposed to be this big professional organization. He waited. He could have said, forget this, I have things to do. He waited. And this is how you treat him, because this is what your father, your God, the Democratic Party wants you to do.
You know what I bet it was? I bet it was her. I bet she was late. I bet she was the one. They was waiting on her. Then you see how she rolled her tail up there into that front seat like that? I said, oh, Lord.
Yeah, we knew.
Probably was the one late. Back there trying to think of a dumb question. That's what she was doing.
Exactly. Ruby said Trump knocked her all the way out. Yes, he did. And she should have known. Like I said, he has bass in his voice. He's not like these little mamby-pamby men that you used to dealing with, like the ones on CNN. No, he's not backing down. That's not how he doesn't even work like that.
What was your friend at?
Look what Team Hazard said. Team Hazard gets it. All gotcha questions, trying to trip him up. Again, Trump is on another level. You take that little mess over there to the Clinton News Network and MSDNC. That's not going to work. You've already seen how he operates, and this is the best that you have. You come late, and then you come out disrespectful in attack mode. Come on now, do better.
That wasn't a question. That was an essay. Yeah, that wasn't a question. That was an essay.
All got the questions, all of them, and like Cheryl said, they set him up. And so, come on. The press treated him like that the whole time he was in office. Cheryl, you're right. So again, Cheryl, this is what I'm saying. You already know. Even like that black CNN female reporter for CNN, remember? He had to jump on her a few times. And they're like, oh, he's racist. He's racist. No, he's just not taking her crap.
Yeah.
And every time they ask questions, it's a gotcha question. Every time. Oh, Lisa said, God bless you, Big Al, Uncle Cool. And facts, Trump got a black homeless woman that he lives in the Trump Tower, sends her flowers every day. Right, facts, but they're not going to talk about that because it doesn't fit the racist narrative. And they're not going to talk about the millions of dollars that he gives to HBCUs. It doesn't fit the racist narrative. They're not going to talk about that. They're not going to talk about Right. They're not going
They
to talk
keep
about
saying
the
he
black
lying about
women
that.
who he helped, who couldn't get loans years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And when they finally got their businesses up and running, they tried to pay him back. He said, no, take that money and invest it in your businesses. They're not going to talk about that. They're on, he's on a total different level than these people. So you better bring your lunch before you try to, again, you have to have more than 2 brain cells. Obviously she didn't.
And he didn't take a salary while he was in office either.
No. No. And so Kamala Harris, the great black hope, did not show up. And so if you people aren't on you subscribers, if you're not on social media, you don't have to listen to what we're saying. It's all over. Like Al said, a lot of younger people. Unless your eyes don't work and your ears don't work, it's all over. For years she was Indian. Now that she's running for president, she's black.
Yeah.
Didn't we do that video? When was it? Last Sunday, Al? I was singing Karma Chameleon. What does a chameleon do? Constantly changing depending on the environment that it is located in. That's what chameleons do. That's what she is. I don't have to sit here. Big Al doesn't have to sit here and tell lies. Open your eyes. It's all online. And they are trying to remove a lot of, they're trying to clean up her image. Some things that you try to find now online in reference to Kamala.
They're taking it down.
It's gone. So they want to make us content creators look crazy because, we're going to tell the truth. But you guys already know we still have ways of getting the truth. How you doing,
a question for you.
He said, great job, guys. Thank you. Go ahead, Big Al.
I got a question for everybody. Where has Kamala been for the last 3.5 years?
In that office.
You can really see how in disarray the Democratic Party is because she was vice president and she knew full well that Joe is almost incapacitated. She see him every day.
They all knew it.
Did she make a speech anywhere? Did she talk to anybody anywhere about anything? She didn't show up nowhere.
And that's her job.
Now all of a sudden she pull up and throw a big barbecue.
At a twerk fest with Megan the Stallion, twerking. She and her dancers.
All I see online is how many people are complaining and how many votes she is losing.
Yeah.
Because of that one incident right there in Atlanta in Soul City, number 1.
Oh yeah. She thought, we're gonna go here, So you'll go to a rally, a twerk fest with Megan the Stallion, but you won't show up and debate Trump at the National Association of Black Journalists. You just don't show up. So you feel like you already have the black vote? She better go online. Because you're gonna have a lot of black vote, but honey, there are a lot you are not going. It is not a guarantee.
I don't believe under any circumstances they will let Kamala Harris go on a debate stage.
Oh, please.
With Donald Trump. I don't think that's gonna happen. Because there's no way she can. There's no way she can win. No way.
Right, Cheryl. Let me say this to them before I forget. Those of you that have not seen it. Once I end this live, I shared the interview up in the description box. Please watch it so you know that we are not embellishing, so you know that we are not exaggerating. Please, once you watch it, please come back and leave a comment under this video. Attack mode the entire time. Harrison Faulkner, the lady from Fox, she was the only one. She was fine.
Yeah.
Everyone else was following what their God told them to do, to attack him. You see who he uses to attack Trump? Black women. They haven't learned anything. Look at all those women the Democratic Party used to attack Trump. Fannie Willis. Do I need to continue? So when you try to do people like that, that comes back on you. So wake up. Stop being stuck on stupid.
Miss Lynn, where was your buddy at? What was your good buddy Roland Martin? Wasn't he there? Why he didn't get his fat butt up there and sit in the first chair? He was the first one that went on camera after it was over. I don't like, yeah. Man, somebody need to shoot him in his face with a bubblegum machine. He crazy, man. That dude, there's something wrong with him, man.
When he opens his mouth, if I see him, I just scroll. I can't with him. He is so sold out. He was there.
He was there. Why he didn't get his butt up there? And I guarantee you, he has over a million subscribers. If he invited Donald Trump to come on and do an interview, I guarantee you Donald Trump would do it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta catch up. Oh, that's some good comments here. I gotta go back. I gotta read some of these.
Yeah, I see Miss Ruby from Joyland. She said something up there.
What did she say?
She said, what did she say? I saw it a while ago.
She said,
they putting them in there, boy. Ooh, Lord,
oh, yeah, there's a lot. Where are we here? Fact, I watched it. I was shocked because I didn't understand. Right. Asada, I don't think she wants to run either. I think she knows she's out of her league. Yeah, if she doesn't know, someone call and tell her. she better recognize. Asada, yes, I know about this story. I had to stop watching because I was so upset at how he was being treated by the woman in blue. Right. So those of you that watched it, you know we're not exaggerating. Thank you so much, Asada. How you doing, Aaliyah? Peace to you. Said that was a painful interview, but thankfully Harris Faulkner. Okay, I may have read that one, or there's one similar to that. Where are we here? Asada said he was disappointed by the entire interview. The crowd was unprofessional and yelling out. Asada, that part. These are supposed to be the elites, the professionals. They were acting like idiots. Thank you so much. Lisa said for us to keep telling the truth. She loves this show. Thank you, Lisa. Love you too, dear. And then Fact said I was walking by someone in the street saying, "Good morning, sir." They would not let us get by not being respectful to it. Right. Even if you don't care for someone. And let's be real, folks. We've already said why they don't like him. Because of what they've been told. Yeah. What their master, the Democratic Party, has told them. That's and it's just sad that your mind is gone. Totally gone. Brandon, how are you, dear? Kamala Harris is a privileged Indian woman. Her father is mixed with Irish and Indian, so Kamala Harris is more Irish and Indian. Brandon, we've been saying that. She's a chameleon. She's black when necessary, when convenient. She's not black. She's never said she was black. Brandon, go back and look at a couple of videos. There are videos of her all over, if they haven't removed that as well, where she's saying, yes, I'm Indian. She's talking about the foods and things that she would eat when she was a child, what she still eats. Well, they're Indian foods, which is fine, but just stop playing games. Lisa said, my sister calls Camel Obama as she will be his and Big Mike's puppet. Yeah, just another puppet. Pseudo history. How are you? Kamala is pronounced Kamala. Kamala. Okay.
Obama.
Oh yeah. Ruby, I went to the twerk. Oh, Ruby was there. Ruby, you tell. Ruby was there at the rally. Ruby, send us some comments, dear. Says she went to the twerk fest and the rap festival. People walked out after the performance. Yeah, Ruby, a lot of the videos I was watching online, the people were like, I mean, young people, it shocked me, which I was happy because I thought it was just going to be the older people like me. And it was younger people, and they were upset. And I was like, "How you doing, Tazzy Tay?" I'm like, that gives me hope. But they're struggling. They're struggling worse than those of us who are, well into our careers. They can't buy homes and do things that we've been able to do because of the interest rate, because of the sorry economy.
Well, they can't move. They can't move out of the house with their parents. I mean, it's not. It's just you can't do nothing really.
You can't. And so that's what I'm saying. They can look at. They're like their mindset. I can look at Megan Thee Stallion on my own. What are your policies to help us with this difficult economy that we're struggling with? Ruby said they were sending people into the building to see Cut Mama. It was embarrassing. Really, Ruby, keep telling us what was going on at that rally, love. Roland only opens his mouth for meatloaf and pork chops. Ruby's cutting up. See, Big Al, you got Ruby started again. You hear what I'm saying? Oh my God, you got her started. She was being so good until you got her started, Big Al. Brandon, Roland Martin, yes, he is a fool. We don't need this right better representing us. No, he doesn't represent me. He'll do anything for a check, and he has his check. And so forget him. So pseudo history says Harlot Harris 2024. Big Al, I know you're right. That's what PCU said. So anyway, Kamala thinks she has the black vote. So again, she went to her Atlanta rally, but she didn't come to this. Okay, so priorities, right, folks? Yeah. Folks, go ahead, hit that like button for me. Share this live out on your various forms of social media. How you doing, Jeffrey? And so Harris keeps saying, now she keeps telling Trump, oh, I'll debate you anytime, any place. Well, you keep talking about Trump's lying. You don't say anything about her lies. Anything that a Democrat does is okay. He shows up, she doesn't. So you really should be angry with her, your choice for president. But you attack someone who actually has policies, who wants to help all Americans. This is who you attack. Come on.
And got them written down. And talk about them every day.
And like, yes.
Oh. You know some, you know some, Miss Lynn, you know some, this is one of my observations.
Yes.
They can never, ever trap Donald Trump. You know why? Because he tells the truth. There's nothing to trap him on. He don't have to sit around and think about none of that stuff. When they shoot the questions, he tell them how he feel, if it's something about his opinion. And other than that, it's facts. He said that he believes that he is the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln. And I believe it too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. And you know, Big Al, I knew it was going to be bad when, as soon as she opened, the lady in the blue dress, that's what they've been saying. I forgot her name. But anyway, the one, she didn't even say hello. So I knew. As soon as she opened her mouth, that tone, I was like, oh boy. You know, so I'm like, she's a puppet. She's a plant, a Democrat shield.
Did it seem like the audience was with Trump?
What did you think?
It seemed like it. They were cheering every time he busted on her head. They were cheering and laughing.
There were some people, you know, because if she's that nasty for all of us to see, can you imagine what she's like when she's not on camera? Come on. Now, you know, like I know, if Kamala or Biden had been up there, it would have been you could see all 32 of her teeth. There would have been no gotcha questions. Probably, well, we found out. I did a video on this. If you want to watch it, you can go back. It's still up. Remember, found out that black journalist was fired. Black radio show host was fired. She was asked a question and she just told the truth. Before she interviewed Biden, she had to send questions to the White House.
Yeah, and then they gave her some.
See how they operate. When it's someone that's not a Democrat, you don't have any clue what the questions are going to be, but they all are going to be gotcha questions. But you send the questions that you're going to ask the Democrats, right? Yeah. They know beforehand. What's wrong with this picture? You know what's wrong. Come on. Florida. She had a twerk show to appeal to the young generation, the same woman who said that people 18 to 26 are stupid. You better say it again, Florida. Exactly. Paris, I believe, was B in blue. Oh, right, Lisa? I think so too, dear. Asada, since when did journalists become nags and combative during interviews? So unprofessional. Asada, right. I mean, Big Al and I were just talking. And was she the one who lost her job? Did she lose her job, Big Al?
They said she did. I haven't followed up on it. Okay.
We were hearing that we still need to check up on that. So hopefully she did. But even, it's so sad. From what I was watching, they were angry that she even invited Trump. They only wanted Kamala.
Yeah.
So if they had just think if they only invited Kamala, they just would have been sitting there looking stupid because at least he showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking, and again, he was trying to be as respectful as possible.
How does that make sense anyway? How does that make sense if you're a journalist and you're supposed to be reporting the news and you got two people running for president and you don't want the people to hear both of them? That's dumb.
No. Yeah.
That's dumb. That don't even make sense.
And the party you don't like, you go to attack mode, beast mode, and then the party that you like, because remember during the 2020 election, we found out some questions had been sent ahead of time to Biden. So I think Donna Brazile had even done that. So this is what they do.
Where's she at?
I don't know. She's still around. she's been caught up in her crooked ways as well. They're all doing the same thing.
Yeah, she got in some trouble, didn't she?
Yeah, she got in some trouble. She did. Rachel Scott is her name. Thank you, Team Hazard. Jeffrey, and you're 35. Jeffrey, yes, we mentioned that. They are late because they said they were having some equipment issues, but you're this big professional organization. So Trump had to wait. And he did mention that, which I'm glad. Whereas if they had not come, at him in attack mode, he probably wouldn't have said a word. But you're trying to make me look stupid. Oh, I have to get you. You're not getting away. You're not. And so that's just how it goes, folks. Brandon, how are you? Oh, and MBJ was complaining before the debate over CNN not granting them media pass. Brandon, thank you. They were one of the main groups complaining. CNN, the Clinton News Network, wouldn't let black media attend the debate. Well, you don't need to attend the debate. This is how you treat people? Come on. Oh, Jeffrey, you're so right. You're so right. Turns out they missed the June 7th deadline to register for press passes. Brandon, go ahead and tell the truth. They never tell that, what they did wrong. It's all racism, right? Get out of here. Asada said, you don't hear from Brazil since that Hillary scandal. Yeah, remember? She's still around, but she's been laying low. When she sent her questions ahead of time to Hillary Clinton so she would know the answer. So
you know what?
Yeah, this is what they've always done.
They need her because Miss Brazile was good. I mean, she had me going one time. I was about to go back to the Democratic Party. That woman there is good. She can lay it down, boy. She's better than, and she's not combative either. She's Miss Sweetie Good. You know what I'm saying? When she gets it, she'll make you rethink this thing. Miss Brazile will. That's who they need campaigning.
Right. She kills you with kindness.
Yeah.
Whereas this lady who was interviewing Trump, oh my God, like I said, she
sprinkled just a little bit of truth in there.
Yeah.
And then she put it together so eloquently to have you thinking. You're like, wait a minute, I need to recheck this thing.
Yep.
But she ain't no good either.
No, thank you, C. Ramirez. Exactly. They were all crooked because everyone thought she was just the greatest thing since sliced bread until that scandal came out. So come on now. Did you? Oh, I forgot about this. The music. Cheryl said, "Did you hear the music they played? It was like a death march. Yeah, that depressing music they played. Come on. I was like, really? Pseudo history votes can be extorted, and Big Al don't give him no idea.
What do you mean?
I guess talking about that they don't know. You're definitely not going back to the Democrats.
Oh no, I was just saying, Miss Brazile. I was just giving her props. She was good.
She has the gift of gab, and some people do, you know. But
she was really good. Yeah.
She was slick now. And so I was gonna like I said, I want you guys to play the video. I'm gonna play some of the just a little bit of the audio so you can hear just a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Let me see.
That we all bring to our newsrooms and workplaces every day. is the same professionalism that is maintained in this arena. Please welcome to the stage ABC News senior congressional correspondent Rachel Scott. Singapore political reporter Kadia Goba. And anchor of the Faulkner Focus and co-host of Outnumbered on Fox News, Harris Faulkner.
NABJ. Mic's on? There we go. Test, test, test.
So they're on stage. I paused it for a moment. They're on stage and they're still having they started 35 minutes late. They're on stage and they're testing. They're still having issues. But you're a professional organization. Get out of here.
Good afternoon, NABJ, and welcome to a conversation with former President Donald Trump. This discussion continues a decades-long tradition during election years of inviting journalists to discuss the policies and their impact with the candidates who are running for president and the impact of those policies, especially in Black communities. Former Presidents George W. Bush, Barack Obama, and Bill Clinton have attended the NABJ conventions either as presidents or as presidential candidates in past years. NABJ is currently in conversation with Vice President Kamala Harris's team to schedule a Q&A either in person or virtually in September. As journalists, we use opportunities like these both to inform our reporting, but also to help voters understand the choices that they face in a consequential and historic election year. NABJ has partnered with PolitiFact to fact check this conversation in real time. You can access that feed on social media using the hashtag NABJFactCheck. Again, the hashtag is NABJFactCheck. We have a lot to get to, and we do not want to waste any time, so let's bring out the former President of the United States, the Republican nominee for president, former President Donald Trump.
He's a gangster.
Now, this is the video that you're hearing the audio for. This is the same video that I have beneath in the description box, so you can watch it. But I'm gonna let a little more play, and then I'll cut it off.
Mr. President, we so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told four people of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe Black district attorneys. You've attacked Black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking Black supporters to vote for you, why should Black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the Black population of this country. I've done so much for the Black population of this country, including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest programs ever for Black workers and Black entrepreneurs. I've done so much. And, and I say this, historically, Black colleges and universities were out of money. They were stone cold broke. And I saved them and I gave them long-term financing, and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that. And let me go a step further. I was invited here, and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. And then you said, you can't do it with Zoom. Well, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late, just so we understand. I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working or something
Mr.
was
President,
wrong.
I would love
I think
for you
it's
to
a
answer
very
the
nasty
question.
question. I have answered the question. I have been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. That's my answer.
Better than President Johnson, who signed the Voting Rights
And
Act.
for you to start off a question and answer period, especially when you're 35 minutes late because you couldn't get your equipment to work in such a hostile manner, I think it's a disgrace.
Let me just ask a follow-up, sir, and then we'll move on to other questions here. Some of your own supporters, including Republicans on Capitol Hill, have labeled Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the first Black and Asian American woman to serve as vice president and be on a major party ticket, as a DEI hire. Is that acceptable language to you? And will you tell those Republicans and those supporters to stop it?
How do you define DEI? Go ahead. How do you define
diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Is that what your definition?
That is.
Give me a
literally the
definition then.
words.
Would you give me a definition
DEI.
of that? Give me a definition.
Sir, I'm asking you a question,
No,
a
you have
very
to
direct
define
question.
it. Define it for me if you
I
would.
just defined it, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a Black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was Black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn Black, and now she wants to be known as Black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she Black?
She has always
But you know
identified
what?
as a Black
I
woman. She went to
respect
a historically
either
Black
one.
college.
That is a lie. She has
That's a lie.
never said she was Black.
She
She's
ain't never
always
said she's black.
was Indian. Now that she said she was a woman of color. She flat out told a bold-faced lie. She has never said that.
Yep.
And Sada, you're absolutely right. She didn't know the definition. Then she got angry. So again, she didn't even say hello. She came out in attack mode. If you want to watch that in its entirety, it's up under my video in the description box. Please check it out. Yeah, she's windmilling hard for Kamala. You're trying to orchestrate your own demise. Kamala does not care about you. These people are stupid. Go talk to all those thousands of Black men that were locked up. Oh, but now she likes Black people. Get out of here. You know, I don't understand the thought process. What did PCU say? Calling Harris Black is like calling Elizabeth Warren a Native American. Boom. Boy, they're cutting up in this chat section. Exactly. Yeah, she's Pocahontas. Come on. Oh my God. Brando makes a good point. They didn't have there was no man on their panel. But we know the Democratic Party, they want to eliminate the man, right? Of course. And so they didn't have a man there. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Brando said he scolded her like she was his son. She needed to be scolded. She was hostile and nasty. Yeah. And then he gave her a list. She didn't even acknowledge exactly, Brando. He gave her a list of all the things he had done for Black America. She didn't acknowledge it. She just kept on in her attack. You know, come on. No.
Cha-Cha said she heard she got fired.
Yeah, Cha-Cha, that's what we were talking about earlier. We didn't know. I normally like to check more than one news source, but Big Al and I were talking about that, and we said we thought we heard she was fired, but we wanted to check, additional news sources. We just didn't have time. So thank you so much. But then I don't know if it's true. I heard she got fired. They were upset that she had Trump on there to start with. They didn't even want him there. So Jeffrey, she deserves to be fired. And she couldn't give him the definition of DEI. He asked her for the definition of DEI, and all she said was diversity, equity, and inclusion. Tell me what each of those words mean.
Miss Lynn, if she had her, she better be glad she didn't know. Because if she had given him the definition, just think about what he would have come back on her with.
Oh, God.
Why you asking me, is Kamala Harris a DEI?
Yeah.
When you know she is, and that's what you want. Your side is the one advocating for that. So why is that a problem?
Right.
So, you know what? See, that's what I'm saying about these people. None of this stuff that they say makes sense. All you got to do is let them talk.
Let them talk.
Just let them talk. They can't make a full circle out of nothing. Nothing that comes out of their mouth is going to come back a full circle.
No.
They're crazy.
Even if they do debate, Trump, all he has to do, he can do the same thing he did when he debated Biden. He doesn't have to just stand back and let her shoot herself in the foot.
He can ask her one question.
All this crazy talk.
He can ask Kamala one question and drop the mic. Well, he can ask her two.
Right.
Who's your mama?
Right.
And then ask her how many people came across that border.
To millions and millions and millions. Oh God! So, pseudo history just said she's just a woman with no kids in menopause. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, it doesn't make sense, JG.
DEI didn't earn it.
Didn't earn it. Oh, peace to you. Yes, yes. Cha-cha. I still think they're going to snatch Kamala. Yeah, they know. Now, guys, I don't know if you guys are keeping Valerie. How you doing, dear? She said hello, Big Al. And fellow patriots. I don't know if you guys have been watching. All these latest polls are saying that Kamala is overtaking Trump. Have you guys been hearing that? It's all in the news. It's on social media. What do you think? If you type in the comment section, let me know if you've heard that. Because Al and I just been laughing like these people are full of it.
I don't even think the polls with Trump and Biden was correct. I think they were lying about that. But they started off with Biden trailing, and then he was doing so bad every week. He was getting worse and worse. And so they had to just keep dropping the numbers down a little bit at a time to finally they just didn't even have nowhere to go. They was all over most of the I guarantee Biden, I guarantee neither one of them will get 13% of the total vote.
Yeah.
Because it's just a few useful idiots that's still on that mess. And guess what? I'm working every day to get some of them converted.
Yeah. Yep. I feel you, Big Al.
They're not going to be able to cheat either, because I believe the military going to show up at them polls.
Oh, yeah. They're sick of them, too. Cha-Cha said, I added up the polls. It does not add up, bro. Cha-Cha, I know. I'm sick of it. I'm like, what poll? These polls are rigged. All these polls that keep saying now she's leading, and all these states where Biden were losing to Trump. Now she's I don't believe that.
You know better.
Gaslighting people.
You know better.
They better wake up. Kiss it goodbye. It's over for us. Go back and look at some of my older videos. I've been saying that if the Democrats cheat again and win, this country is done. First of all, if they do that again, this country is we're gonna have a revolution. We're not standing for that crap this time. Jeffrey, you know they're gaslighting.
No.
Brendo, I heard the media say that, but I don't believe it at all. I think black people are on that sinking ship all by themselves. I don't know, Brando. There are a lot of black Americans that aren't saying anything. Brando, you have to go back, dear, and check out some of my older videos. A lot of black Americans said they're going to vote for Trump, or they're voting for the couch, which means they're staying home. And I don't know if you know this, Brando, historically, when black Americans don't come out for the Democrats, that's a win for the Republican opponent. Always has been. Yeah. Ruby, she's only up in one state. Yeah, Cha-Cha. But if you look at the news, I mean, it's ABC. I'm looking at all AP, Reuters, all of these news sources, and we know they're liberal leaning. They're all saying Kamala's winning. I'm like, what freaking polls are they looking at?
Ain't nobody called me.
Brando, okay, Al, you're gonna like what Brando just said, and this is what I'm talking about. There's gonna be a real deal January 6th. If she wins, because we know it's gonna be some cheating, honey, all heck is gonna break loose in this country. Big Al, I guess you and me, I guess we'll be in the streets too.
Yeah.
We're not going through 4 more years of this. Oh, heck no. No, we're not. And so Brando, Patriot, I'm with you. We're not dealing with this again. We're no, running this country in the ground.
Yep.
Jeffrey, they have no common sense. No, they don't. They're just indoctrinated and they're brainwashed. The problem, the illegal immigrants. Roland, you have to ask which Cha-Cha. They're just saying battleground states, swing states. And I was just skimming through. I didn't take time to, do a lot of reading because I think I got disgusted because they're saying she's up in all these states. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
They lying.
Jeffrey does the whole country show. Oh, Jeffrey, we'll all be in Washington, D.C. Like you said, there'll be a real January 6th, like of epic proportions. Because we're not, they stole one election. They're not stealing another. Because like I said, we're all, oh no, we can't, this country cannot stand 4 more years of Democratic rule from the Democrat. We can't. No, we cannot. They are evil, bottom line, right? Fact. And so vote and become a poll, right? Ruby's telling you guys who are here for the first time things that we can do. Get out, be a poll watcher. I told you, I'm finding out all kinds of stuff is going on up there in that crooked Chicago. That's why Democrats always win. I mean, since I've been talking to people in Chicago, they're telling me that these things have been going on for years. I mean, woo, it's awful. And I'm getting all these text messages. I think I normally click on report spam. I think I kept one. I wanted to read it to you because I know you need a joke. Where is it? I'll read it to you and then we'll get off from here. Because I'm just like, so I'm not lying. Here it is, okay? VP, and I keep getting these messages even though I click on report junk and spam. VP Harris fights for working people. As Attorney General, she prosecuted Wall Street and won $25 billion for families they wrongfully evicted. As president, VP Harris will stop corporate price gouging. Why isn't she stopping that now? Lower housing costs and protect Medicare and Social Security from politicians planning to cut them. Stop. Yeah. Okay. So these are the text messages that are coming out, and it's all malarkey, is what it is.
Yeah, they make up a lie and then say they say they're gonna do something about it.
Right.
That's their policy. They make up a lie and then say they're gonna do something about it.
Right. Thank you, Ruby. Yeah, all of you who are here, please hit that like button. It doesn't cost a dime. And also make sure you sub up to Big Al, Uncle Coon's channel. He has some excellent content on there. If you need some, he's giving you truth, but he also is cracking jokes, so it's pretty funny. Jeffrey, my pocketbook is too late now. I can't go no further. Jeffrey, that's everyone, dear. Jeffrey said about 10 to 20 illegals. They make a light up, then they try to fix the line. Oh, yeah. Florida, we have to make it too big to read. We have to go and vote like our lives depend on it. Florida, you're absolutely right. They do. This is it. We can't do 4 more years. We can't. The Republican convention was fun to watch. It reminded me of the America I grew up in. The Democrat convention will probably look like 1968. Peace to you. Chicagoans are saying if they come, their protest, it's going to be a mess. They better go somewhere else because Chicago doesn't want the Democrats there. And I've never seen that in my lifetime, and I love it.
Never. What are they going to do? What are they going to do, Miss Lynn? Because the people saying they making videos. They coming out every day on TikTok and everywhere else. They don't bring that mess over here. They said we're gonna show up. You ain't having no Democratic convention over here.
They're saying no. You think you're having a convention here, but we're not having it. They don't even want the Democrats in Chicago. Are we in the twilight zone? I love it. But that's a win for America, folks. It is. How you doing, Jamie? Please hit that like button for me, dear. All right. So, Big Al, what are your parting words? Oh, wait a minute, Big Al. Ruby says she's going to the Trump rally tomorrow. Where Ruby? Ruby's going to the Trump rally.
Where is it gonna be?
That's what I'm trying to find. Ruby, tell us where, dear. Thank you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, go back and check out those older videos, dear. I'm still waiting for Ruby to type it in. Cha-Cha, Asada, Blacks against Kamala Harris, Zoom. Big Al, listen to what Asada said. Blacks, so I guess Black Americans against Kamala Harris Zoom call got over 80,000 participants.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, I need to see that. I need to do a video on that.
Asada, we're going to see if we can find that video.
How come they didn't tell us?
All right, so we could join.
Yeah.
Chubbs, 4 years ago, could buy groceries for under $100. And Buggy Fun today. Okay, Chubbs, okay. The message disappeared. Yeah, Jeffrey, and sum up to Big Al, please, love. Asada said yes, the video is being suppressed. We're gonna search and see if we can find that, Jeffrey. Thank you. They meant 8. Okay. Lance Wart, how are you? Get your Van Jones crying doll. Yeah, I'm so sick of Van Jones. Oh my God. Big Al, what are your parting words, dear?
Yeah, just keep on rolling and everybody keep your eyes open. And I think I would challenge everybody to go. I don't know. Roland Martin is just crawling up in my spirit. I don't know why. But we need to, there's some people over there still following him a little bit. And we need to go over there and troll this buddy every day. And just make our voices heard and let people know that we are the majority. We the people, we running this, and it ain't gonna be none of that crap no more. Did y'all see how now the Olympics gone bad? They let a man get in the ring and knock a woman out, man. What in the hell is going on? Ain't that something? And these people over there talking about, Chucks and pearls. Yeah, we're gonna get Kamala in. Kamala ain't got a brain nowhere. If she sit on the commode, she be sitting on her brain. No. Man, that is crazy. What about the policies?
Policies, baby.
What about the policies?
Policy. I don't care about party. Policy is all I care about. I don't care about your skin color or what you're saying you are today. Don't care about that. We have to vote for policies, right, Florida, not emotions. How you doing? We call BS News Podcast. Link to the Blacks Against. Oh, you're gonna drop the link? Link to the Blacks Against Kamala Zoom call. Somebody drop that link if you have it. Big Al and I will check it out, and we'll do a video on it tomorrow. Yeah, we need to find that, so we'll play that for you. It's not too much for vanity. Oh my God, Jeffrey, she needs to flush it down the toilet while she's at it. Oh yeah, Jeffrey, may as well. Can't understand what she's saying.
That's the channel right there.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Big Al and I will probably, we may come on tomorrow as well. Big Al, do you have a taste for smothered chicken since you were thinking of roly-poly? That's from Ruby. And she's going to be, I guess it's going to be in Georgia where the Twerk Fest was in Atlanta.
Oh, roly-poly.
Yeah. How you doing in simulation? What does Kamala's sister Maya identify as? They all identify as Indian, but she's just trying to identify as Black now because she wants the Black vote. But how about you? If Black Americans were smart, treat her like she treated you for the past 3.5 years. Disappear.
Yeah. Disappear. So everyone, please enjoy the rest of your evening. We do thank you
for spending your very valuable time here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. And Big Al and I may come on tomorrow, so just be looking out for us. And don't forget to go sub up to his channel. He has some excellent content. Okay, thank you, in simulation. So I'm going to end the live. Please go check that video out in its entirety. You'll see the hostility. You heard, I let you listen to some of it. You need to watch it so you can watch the, body reactions. Okay. Everyone enjoy your evening, and we hope to see you tomorrow. And you know how I do. I'll continue responding to your comments in the comment section as long as you're there. Thank you again for spending your very valuable time here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. Bye for now.